sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the Curatorium's labor policy.
I'm sorry? What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking—
Wait. How long have I been—
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hope—
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner. And nobody has access to this chess set but me.
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess.
Is there any similarity between what happened then?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case my first—
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do myself.
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do without you, Yehoda?
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as— Oh, God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking, no matter what we encounter. You have my word that I will get us all out of here. This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign. There's someone up ahead. Time for a little chat.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour.
Oh. It's him.
There you are! Sinue's been looking for you.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue?
Hiding away some more loose change? I know I saw some Mora.
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too old for this. Just pretend you saw nothing.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
Hey, kid. Mind telling...
Get in his good books?
I've written a new song.
A new song, huh?
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords. Come find me when you're done.
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be waging war. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
We have a well again!
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. And you wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for water sources.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty, onto better things. You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. No one would choose this. If it was... But things are looking up.
So you're the Academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated.
So... do you get anything...
Of course.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief, and now you have to face the consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that special ambassador act? Yeah,
Ah,
nice
சொல்லுங்க
try.
bro.
We spoke to
Tarkuri.
They said it was all news to them.
Welcome, bro. Welcome to the live stream.
I heard Yehoda gasp, but I don't blame her. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwellers' weapons of choice. There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well. Forced praise the gods. The well of the Eob tribe was intact. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be... I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me. This is an emergency. Please send help as soon as possible.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. What a ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell. Their whole village was butchered over a...
Officer, welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some...
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer. I promise.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious academic potential.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste.
I don't recognize...
She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her in. She's a...
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your family? How many of you are there?
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that...
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Academia.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your...
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, And I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier.
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind. Almost too sharp.
I think what you're saying is a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are. And I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check. If someone sent me a letter to the academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. As long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you. I'm supposed...
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. It's not just the academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful, and leaves the losers to suffer and die.
Oh, my dear child. Don't tell me you've given up on life already.
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful.
சைனோட மாஸ்டர் தானே அவன் சைனாவோ ஒலிசா மூணு பேரும் ஒரே தான்.
This must be it. A big card. Let's take a look. A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a Core of 30 representative. This one was never even opened. I guess the recipient didn't care what the Core of 30 had to say about anything. Who was it? This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. Guided by the incense, we became lost somewhere in the forest. All the barriers between levels of consciousness disappeared as our minds soared around in circles. In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the description of incense poisoning. For example, my neighbor who... This seems like something the academia would want to know about. Wait, what's this written on... The note says... The sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushroom. This next one is addressed to Grand Sage Azar. A few words of protest regarding recent changes. In recent years, the academia has taken on. However, it appears to me that these students have not, in fact, been provided with educational opportunities that are, as well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and perfunctory tutoring. They do not. Education is the fundamental purpose of this institution, which should go without saying in a nation whose founding virtues are not. As Grand Sage, policy decisions are your prerogative. I do hope you will give some serious attention to this matter. Great letter. Shame it didn't get to where it needed to go. And the sender is... Huh? Sage Cyrus of Spontamod. I didn't realize anyone else even knew how bad students like me have it in this place. So this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod end up? Whatever. This isn't what I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert would even make it here. I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read Wait, could...
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinue, chief of the S.P.T. tribe. I was the one who came to you and your colleague's aid when you ran into trouble. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water and other supplies. In my tribe, learning a person's true name is serious business. And I, therefore... The S.P.T. tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. You were sympathetic towards my plight. This brings me to my reason for writing. There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago. The Eob and Unut are descended. I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert. And I told you a little about my daughter, Nefer. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited. Would you consider...
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously, and you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world and delivered on none of it. And who fell for it? Which makes you... I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done. Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow. I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything you've done for me in my time here.
Nefer? You packed your bags. Where are you going?
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown. Gonna head back and deal with it.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bag. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although...
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown? You're just letting me have it?
Yeah, about that. I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are it's not worth much. Keep it. It's fine.
But Nefer...
All right. That's all from me. You take care.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just class...
Yeah. I'll remember. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare find even in those ruins. And as for remembering her, I have fun. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way... It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and...
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to...
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident...
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million...
Don't get greedy. We know far more...
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down everyone.
I assure you, you see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize, and what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway?
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact,
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you, so let's indulge in a few drinks.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
what? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the IAB's military superiority, and yet...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they...
I don't...
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single Mora of the...
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. That well is ours.
Glad to hear it. I will wait.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In...
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words, and I've got him wrapped around my...
So, in summary, Ambassador...
The IAB are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And so let me ask you, Chief. If you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all. Of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia...
We have our own rules out here. If the rain...
Right. We can't confront them ourselves. Natural allies. Weren't the IAB your allies once? You were quick to send them... Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers of the desert in this matter.
Say no more. I believe we have...
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you... Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, but you couldn't do what had to be done.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain.
Yeah, but even...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a... So, anyway, that's enough of that. Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes, if we can find somewhere to sit down.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? That's where... I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so...
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us?
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you...
I didn't know you were clued up on any...
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something to...
Sounds impressive.
Ah, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
That's Boss Neff for ya. She knows
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
What about him?
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it that way. Please, this is the bare... Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot.
No more lies. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about... I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but...
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legend... Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
repulsive.
என்னடா ஆர்டர் அறிய முடியல கொஞ்ச நேரத்துல.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes...
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chest.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him. Then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an...
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't...
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Iab massacred my tribe, the Shimti. The Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of The final blow to the Iab came at the victory feast. Having gotten my revenge, as I stood there gazing at the temple. This chess set is my gift from the Iab. With this chessboard in it, every god plays fate.
It is the same with all powerful forces, include...
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned. Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did some further investigating into the Reicher of Solnari's background. I am pleased the Reicher of Solnari, real name Rerir.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But, no matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers the consequence.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate. And this...
Miss Lauma?
Any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge. The term Moongate is one I have heard before.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself...
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense...
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon.
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as Nefer mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge and right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Ray Hero Sonari.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence, with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some power?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation. And this raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments. That being said,
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you, both.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs...
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to... Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation. No need. Come on, let's talk out. Anyway, Nefer went back to the Curatorium to get some rest. Firstly, although she managed, it's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out.
Honestly?
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time. It felt like some kind of sales.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could... Great. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's... We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first.
Oh, Paimon's dying.
All right, so... Here... We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well within your rights to refuse if...
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's up...
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would...
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this... To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you...
I want to do everything within my power. The Ray Hero Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march toward... Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your...
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious...
This is a thorough plan, but I do...
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against her. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is... Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt.
Understood. Then I will defer to the...
Well, everyone, that's the plan.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
Ayan o.
Objections. All right, then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, old traditional.
We can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret.
ஜாப்பனீஸ் சூப்பராக இருக்கும். அது இங்கிலீஷ் வேர்ஸ். இவளுக்கு மட்டும் எப்போ எல்லாமே தெரியுது. வா, மியூசிக் தரமா இருக்கு. இவன் ஏற்கனவே சிமுருவில் வந்து மரண் கொடுத்தா. ரெண்டரா இருக்கானா? Allies. கனெக்ஷன் வேற லெவல் வச்சிருக்கேன். இதான அவளுடைய நிக்நேமா? டிசைன் வேற லெவல் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. ட்ராயிலர் ஸோ ஓகே கைஸ், நம்ம அப்புறமா லேட்டராக கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம். டைம் ஆயிடுச்சு, லைவ் எண்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங் த லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம் கைஸ். பாய் ப்ரோ.